Hello everyone, and welcome back to this edition of Mbc News. I'm Kylie Gigliotti.
And I'm Amelia Guerin. Kylie, I really like the highlights in your hair.
Thanks, Amelia. You know, I've noticed a lot of Mason students have made changes to their hair.
Riley Malloy actually sat down with a couple of students who use their hair as a form of expression. Let's check it out.
Hair. We all have it, but it can actually say a lot more about us than we think. Whether it be natural or crazy colors, some students here at MHS are using their hair as a way to express themselves.
It means a lot to me just because it's taken a really long time for me to get really comfortable with it. For so many years, I always wore up in a bun every single day, and it wasn't really until high school that I finally got comfortable enough to wear it down every day and experiment with new hairstyles. And I really realized how much I should appreciate it because I think it's really beautiful now, and I get a lot of compliments on it now, and I'm finally starting to realize why, which I think is really important because it's a really big part of who I am.
My hair is a way to express myself. I always had blonde hair for the longest time, and I just was not to say that anybody with blonde hair is boring, it's just to me it was boring, and I wanted something vibrant and felt more like me, I can't imagine myself now with natural hair because it just doesn't seem like me anymore.
While Caitlin wanted hair that would match her personality, the decision for Sydney to wear her hair natural came from wanting to be a role model for her younger sister.
My younger sister has honestly curlier hair than me and more voluminous, and she's been really afraid to wear it down for a really long time, and it took her a long time to get the confidence to do that. So I kind of took it upon myself to be almost a role model for her. And wear mine down and show her to not be afraid to wear it like that, and to really encourage her to do that and encourage her and show her how beautiful her hair is. And in order to do that, obviously I had to do it myself.
There are so many different ways we can be unique, but when half of our face is covered, hair becomes a vital part in expressing who we are. I'm Riley Malloy, Mbc News.
While some students are exercising their freedom of expression with their hair, other students are exercising the right to vote.
So many seniors have turned 18 before November 3rd and are planning to vote in the upcoming election. Anna Knazwitz got to sit down with a couple of these students who will be showing up to the polls this election season.
Like every election year, the 2020 presidential race has taken the country by storm. Hundreds of thousands of social media posts made every day in hopes to influence the newest generation of voters, some of whom are among Mason's oldest high school students, preparing to cast their ballots for the first time.
So my mom was really on me for voting just over and over and over again, and then I kept seeing it on my Instagram and stuff. And then my mom told me I just wanted to do it, so then she just pulled up the website and I did it. It's just kind of been everywhere. Every time I pull up any of my social media stuff, it just pops up. So I don't know. It's just encouraging more people to vote, I guess. I just feel it's a very different experience than it has been in the past, just because everything's been so crazy lately. So I don't know, it's just different, I guess.
Like Miller, senior Darius Setna has recently registered to become a voter. He understands the civil duty in becoming an adult and the significance of voting.
When I'm voting, I'm going to the polls because I think I don't want to do it online or anything or mail it in because I just think it's a cool experience to have. Everything that's going on with coronavirus and the Black Lives Matter movement, I just think it's an important election to vote in. I encourage everybody to vote. I feel good. It feels weird to vote for the first time, but I guess it's kind of cool.
It's weird because I don't feel like an adult, but I don't know. And it's weird just because of everything that's been happening and stuff.
Whether it's voting for the first time or 10th time, there's no debate that this election season and past year have been like no other. November 3rd is just a few short days away, but no matter what side they're on, students at Mason High School are ready to check a box and show up for their country. I'm Anna Knazwitz, Mbc News.
Sometimes I just need a break from all the stresses of school and college applications and everything else.
Me too. With soccer entering postseason, I've been crazy busy. But I hear Hope Squad has a new member that's supposed to help with just that.
Ava Hurtalendi sat down with Hope Squad and their new four-legged member.
It's no secret that dogs have a huge impact on a person's emotional and physical health. Many schools are even implementing service dogs as a part of their emotional well-being programs. And now you can add Mason to the list of schools who've decided a dog might be a good fit for helping ease the strain and tensions of daily life. MHS Hope Squad advisor Alex Burkett has enlisted the help of a black lab named Hibbs, who has already helped students in the first couple months of the school year.
As soon as the kids see him, there's an immediate, uplifting of energy and excitement, and I think most people are dog people or enjoy dogs, and it definitely brings a smile. That's the most immediate thing. Even though we got masks on, I can see the smile with the eyes. It brings a lot of smiles to people's faces.
It's clear from a teacher perspective that Hibbs is a big help to students. Hope Squad member Jordan Wagner has already enjoyed the impact Hibbs has made on her and her fellow classmates.
If I'm going through a hard time, stressful situation, the first thing I do is go and see my dog. So it's really nice in the school environment to have a dog that I can go to for comfort and just to bring me a smile when I'm dealing with things throughout my day. Hibbs has free range of the classroom. So a lot of times he will come and he just likes to make his rounds and visit everyone. Occasionally he will find some food in some people's bags or something that catches his eye or whatever. He makes us laugh sometimes.
While it is fun to have Hibbs in class, he also serves a very important role in providing relief for Hope Squad students.
He's a source of some self-care for the students who are in Hope Squad that are, absorbing a lot of the potentially challenging emotional topics of other students' lives. I mean, that's a hard thing to take on for anybody, let alone, high school students. So he's there to kind of help that healing process. And now that we're seeing the mental and emotional concern that students are facing, this is the perfect time for this to happen. And nobody wishes for COVID or bad things to happen, but when they do, we know that we can get through it, and I hope and think that Hibbs is going to be a part of that in the future when we're not in this situation.
Hibbs has been a welcome addition to the classroom at Mason High School. Burkett hopes that in the future, all of the buildings in the district will have their own dog to help bring comfort and smiles to the Mason school community. I'm Ava Hurtalendi, Mbc News.
Welcome to Spooky Season MHS. I don't know about you, but I love everything that Halloween has to offer, from the sweet candy to the scary movies. But there is one thing I especially love about this time of the year: conspiracy theories. So I hit the hall to hear some of your favorite conspiracy theories this year.
Oh, the Chuck E. Cheese pizza's recycled. That one's definitely true. There's no way it's not.
The Simpsons predict everything. Yeah.
Birds are not real, 100%.
Definitely the moon landing, fake. We totally could go again. But
Elvis Presley is not dead. Became an Elvis impersonator because he was being followed all the time and didn't like it.
people are putting things in chapstick to make you buy more of it.
Tupac is alive in Cuba.
I definitely think birds aren't real.
I think Illuminati's real. I think the Illuminati's real. Same.
Toby Flenderson is the Grand Strangler. Avril Lavigne was cloned.
There is no way that Minecraft got this popular without the Illuminati. I'm saying. That population, that publicity, no way.
April Fool's is actually April 2nd, but we're being fooled because it's April 1st. Okay, I have an answer. I believe that Santa Claus is real. The moon landing not being real. TikTok spies on us.
From the recycled Chuck E. Cheese pizza to the Simpsons predicting everything, there is a lot of spookiness this Halloween season. And it is no lie that our students are passionate in their favorite conspiracy theories. I'm Olivia Wise, Mbc News.
Hey everyone, my name is Nick Vengal and I'm a member of Hope Squad. One of the pillars of Hope Squad is confidentiality. For us, confidentiality means that your name, information, and situation will never be shared unless you or someone else is in immediate danger. If we feel the need to tell someone, it would only be disclosed to a trusted adult, like your guidance counselor, who always wants what's best for you. Remember, if you or anyone you know ever needs to talk to someone, Hope Squad is here to support and care for you.
What's up, Comic Country? I'm Alex Derisol, and I'm here to bring you the latest and greatest in NBC sports. As the winter season approaches, many student athletes prepare to take to the pools, mats, and courts here at the high school. However, a certain group of students is preparing to break gender barriers and have a successful first season. Mia Sacker has the story.
Wrestling season doesn't start until November, but several MHS wrestlers are already training for the upcoming season. This year, however, there's a twist. Mason hopes to field the first ever girls wrestling team. Coach Dexter Carpenter will be the girls' head coach, and not only is he a prolific coach, but also a pioneer when it comes to the sport of wrestling.
Ohio's trying to get to where they're separating girls wrestling from boys wrestling, so they need to come out and be involved. They won't be obligated to interact with the boys in competition or even in practice. That's why we're trying to build up more young ladies so they can drill and work with each other. And I think if they want to be part of something that really builds self-importance like it has did for me, that they need to be part of this. This year, what I really want to do is make a good showing in the state tournament, build up the program here. We have plethora of young ladies here in this building that don't have anything to do in the winter, and they can be part of something really, really great here.
Mason head boys coach Nicholas Maffey is helping lead girls practices until Coach Carpenter takes over full-time in November.
He had a senior by the name of Sam Cavalier, who was a state finalist for the first girls ever state tournament. She will now be on our staff helping to develop the girls here at Mason. So you have the unique opportunity of working with one of the best coaches in the entire state, arguably the country for women's wrestling, who have over 50 years experience, and a girl who's a young woman actually, who's now 18, 19 years old, who's been through the same trials and tribulations of breaking the stigma of being a girl in men's wrestling to now being a woman representing women and coaching up. This gives you the opportunity. We have weight classes from 101 pounds to 235 pounds, everything in between. We're giving you an opportunity to be strong. You're the first girl group to ever come through Mason that can have your names on a wall that say, I did it first.
Cami Etheridge, a former cheerleader, is excited for the upcoming season, knowing she will get to compete on the mat, but also learn from some wise role models.
I wrestle because, I've played almost every sport, and I'm a pretty athletic person, but I just got bored of sports really fast, and then with wrestling there's so much to learn that it's hard to get bored of, and I've really liked it.
Girls wrestling is growing in Ohio and throughout the U.S. Mason's program is helping to empower young women to be strong and break out of some of the stereotypical boundaries that women face in physical contact sports. Coach Matthew says about 10 girls have been consistently showing up to practice, and he hopes to see more hit the mat as the season nears. Young women of MHS, if you're interested in wrestling, Coach Matthew and Carpenter say they're always looking for some new recruits. I'm Mia Sacker, Mbc Sports.
Here's Griffin Miller with some of the top plays from the past month in the new edition of Hype It Up.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Hype It Up. This is the segment where we show off the clips that you have submitted to us. First up, we got Marilyn Popplewell off the high set from Chloe Warburton. She elevates, gets the kill. That's hard enough to give somebody a concussion, put you out for the season, hospital bills. It's terrible. Then after the play, she celebrates with the team because she's their hardwood hero. Next, we got Bryce Falk coming in from the defensive end position. He shakes the offensive lineman. He gets the bobbled pass. Then 86 goes for 6. Next up, we got Zach Cochran laying it all out on the line for the team, saving what would be a header goal. That was a Superman save, and he should be fitted for a cape. And lastly, we got the senior captain, Caitlin Heckler. She gets the high assist from her teammate. She gets the unconventional goal to the left side of the net. Talk about using your head. Alright, that wraps up this segment of Hype It Up. If you like what you saw, awesome. If you'd like to see more, don't forget to send in your clips to hypeitupmbc@gmail.com. We'd like to say thank you to all you athletes out there for sending in your clips. We'll see you next time. I'm Griffin Miller.
Well, that wraps up this edition of MBC News. As always, we're committed to bringing you the news of students making the news.
We couldn't do it without the hard work of our fantastic cast and crew. From everyone in front of and behind the camera, I'm Kylie Gigliotti.
And I'm Amelia Guerin. We'll see you next time.